Yeah, we'll see if zombies continue to you know, just arrive. You were wondering what the CDDA starting Project Zomboid was based off of? Yep, now you know. Uh, yeah, bow sling and golf bag. That's what we looked at earlier. I was aware of the choices. I just disagree that a backscabbard can't hold a hockey stick. I want a backscabbard, not a bow sling. Back to reading. Now that I've trashed my focus with that just insane amount of combat we achieved, killing 2 zombies. That's level 2. Go ahead and have a sip of water, and we'll just keep eating from the top down before this stuff goes bad, I guess. 4 hamburger meal. that's my average. Are those like McDonald's hamburgers, or are those like Big Macs? Because I mean, it makes a difference. Schizo's fun. There's some of those kinds of traits are fun. Some of them are just really, really mind-numbingly irritating with the non-stop interruptions. I don't like implementations that require me to press keys over and over and over and over and over again. So give me some kind of game effect that does not require direct keyboard input from me to just make your silly message go away. That's the only thing I don't like. Don't put in game implementation or game stuff that requires just an overwhelming number of keystrokes just to bypass your messaging. Oh, it's such a joy to sit on top of a lab and sit here and try to read and craft and stuff with Z levels forced. Nah, I'm still not a big fan of that change. Not of hamburgers. Alright, we're into the sloppy joes. 3 sloppy joes, a strip of bacon, and some water. No, let's not overdo it. Oh, we actually made it to 3. Cool. 1 book down. What next? No bashing weapons. Mechanics would be good, of course. I really ought to just drive away from this lab. Do this out in the field somewhere. $1,400 and we're tired again. We're going to drive away from this lab. There's no reason for me to be sitting right outside this lab right now. Plus now we can lure the Migos a little further away. Love it. You guys were just hanging out in the area. Let's go north a little further with you. Follow me, Migos. Take you to the promised land. Whoops. What do we got up there? Grabber zombie? Yeah, let's take you up to visit a grabber zombie. I don't know why the grabber zombie is sprinting north at full speed, but hey, he finally slowed down. Hey, grabber zombie, come meet the Migos, your new neighbors, while I go home. Ugh. Excuse me. Antlered horror. Yeah, I don't want to get too close to the lab, but being in the middle of a huge amount of animals is also not helpful. All these zombies are going to get back up again if I don't butcher them. Antlered horror's right there. Ugh. That's not helpful. I need to go north again. Come on, Antlered Horror. Let's go visit the Migos. Oh, I have put in suspended animation just north of us here. And here they come. How about over here? Can we hang out over here safely? Yeah, we can be safe over here. Alright, we'll try this spot. Crouch. Read. Nothing to read. Oh, that's right. Stop driving. Read. Let's put a new bandage on. I have no standard bandages. Ready? Sure. I guess we'll use one of those. Alright, now let's read, let's do rifles. Yeah, let's do rifles to one. That should be pretty quick. Yep. Let's do cooking. Need at least a tiny bit of cooking skill. And sure. We'll just knock out these really quick ones. Get them off the list. It is going faster over here instead of parking on top of the lab, so at least there's that. Uh-oh, we're getting the firebug again. We're tired, so our focus is capped at 80 because of our tired status. Otherwise, we'd be learning faster. Uh-oh, Sloppy Joe old. Smash down all the Sloppy Joes. Too dark to read. Maybe the Sloppy Joe will still be edible in the morning. Maybe it will not. So healing should take care of itself. Again, we'll just let the sun wake us up. Or, you know, an animal or a zombie digging through the side of the car to get me. Whichever. The calories thing, they've gone through a number of adjustments and iterations on that, so I haven't heard of any really outstanding issues, like, since the time of the poor magic mutant guy. I see daylight. They're not going to wake me up. There we go. Too bright to sleep. Wow, our hit points didn't move at all? Really? Poor healer. Disinfected and bandaged, and it didn't give us even a quarter bar? Seems weird. Okay. Do adhesive bandages not have the same function or healing rate? Healing effects, very poor. But it's mostly a bleeding thing. Alright. First aid kit, please. None. So apparently I already opened them. Alright, well, whatever. We'll be fine. Oh, it went rotten. Look at that. I knew it was going to happen. Man. Time for some spam. -8 joy. Let's avoid the spam for the moment. I think most of the stuff, rest of the stuff is all going to last forever. Most, close to forever. Corn, huh? Freshness sealed. Well, these aren't 3 weeks. Yeah, we'll have some bacon. Oh, what are we working on? Got cooking to 1. Cooking 2 or 3 is usually about as far as I go. Let's go ahead and get that done. There were some, so if you're not familiar, there's, you go to debug info and then check game state. You can see your activity level. So it charts your activity level over a period of time, and then it charts the calories gained and spent and so on, and your total plus or minus for that period based on activity levels. I've seen some threads talking about how, I mean, each number refers to 5 minutes, but it takes the highest level of activity within that 5 minutes, apparently. So let's say a zombie comes along. I'm in a Zen meditation pose on the ground for 4 minutes and 58 seconds. And then I strike out and I kill the zombie with my fist. And he falls over dead. And it took 1 second to achieve that action. Well, my calories burnt is going to be the the extra exercise for that 5-minute period. Doesn't matter that I spent 4 minutes and 99 seconds, or 4 minutes and 59 seconds. 60 seconds in a minute, Vorm. 4 minutes and 59 seconds in a yoga meditative pose. The fact that I exerted extra exercise for 1 second, my understanding of the argument is that 1 second exertion is then what gets deducted from this chart. So I expend the calories as if I were doing that activity for that entire period of time. I think that's what I read somebody was arguing about. So true or not, I don't know. I don't know exactly how it's implemented, but I understand why they would go with a 5-minute period, because I mean, if they go, the more often they try to take that survey, the heavier the load is going to be computationally on the game engine, which is already creaking under its own weight. So having it do this calculation every second versus every 5 minutes is going to be a pretty massive change. But it does seem like it could cause some issues, depending. But how often that extreme use case occurs, I don't know. So and then you can just hit enter a few times to get through these other messages, and then it'll show you over here all your information. So, activity level, no exercise. Tells you the contents of your guts and your system, your stomach. So your digestive system and your stomach capacity. So we are at 0. We got room in our belly. We're at 53,000 calories. So calorie system's working fine now. I love it when I get grief on the YouTube videos and people just really don't know what they're talking about, and I'm not gonna get into it. It's working fine now, so I don't have an issue with the current rate. It worked fine in our one-off run. It's been working fine in this one, so no extreme calorie drops that I've noticed or anything like that. And the reporting system seems fairly accurate. How'd I pull it up? I told you how I pulled it up. Were you talking to someone or not listening? You go to the debug menu, you go to info, and you go to check game state. It shows you this, you press enter a few times, and then you get this finally at the end. That's how you get to it. The first and last part are the most informative. Your activity tracker, and then you press enter a few times, and then you get your biometric information. But you got to have the debug menu hotkeyed in order to do it. All right, so yeah, let's stick some more food in our belly here. We'll have some. Man, we got a lot of food. I feel like some of this is multiplied because I don't remember picking up this much pickled fish. So I think some of the adjustments have multiplied some of my food quantities. I remember picking some of it up, but not others. Okay, what are we up to now? Cooking to 2? That's probably fine. Let's start working on... What are we actually going to use? Tailoring mechanics, I think, are the ones we're actually going to end up using. So I want to get tailoring to 4. Typically, that lets me fix hiking backpacks and, you know, do other stuff. But we need them both, and I'm still looking at being in healing mode. And we still got plenty of food and water, so let's just work on mechanics next, I think. While we keep chatting. I need to ignite something. Focus is 78 and I'm not tired. Negative morale for craving fire is only -8, but we're plus 31 on the positive, and we're trending to 123. So yeah, we're vastly over compensating for the fire cravings. So we'll just keep reading. It's the reading that's keeping my focus kind of lowish, low adjacent. Cooking? Ah, crap. Wrong book. Wrong book. I should probably stand up and see if we've got a herd of zombies. Nope, no herd of zombies. Very hungry, huh? Ah, more stuff. Oh, wait, no, that's fine. That's just gotta eat something else for a while. Oh, the pine nuts. The pine nuts are real. We'll have some corn cereal. That sounds yummy. A toastum. Plus 20 joy. That must be the strawberry toastums? Do I have strawberry? Hey, nope, that's not what I wanted. That's fine. Hey, Toastums, you're strawberry, right? Somebody has a preference for strawberry? Toastums... Toastums... Strawberry! Yep, these are strawberry flavored. I guess somebody on the dev side likes strawberry Toastums. They got the big 20 bonus instead of the 10 or the 15 bonus for the other flavors. Let's keep reading. I don't think the oxyacetylene torch gives you the pyro buff. It kind of makes sense to me that it would. I can't say for certain it doesn't. I don't think I've ever looked at that combination before. Oh, it got dark on us. And we are tired anyway. Hey, now we're auto going to the top of the list for whatever reason. Alright, we're about to sleep, so we'll eat the yuckier foods right before we sleep. Tactical tip for new players. If you're going to do something yucky, if you're going to put something yucky in your body and it has a negative joy, do it before you sleep. So if I'm going to eat raw animal cooking oil, it's going to make my guy really unhappy, I'm going to do it right before going to bed. That way you sleep off the negative effects and you don't have to deal with the consequences. So we're going to have some spam. Let's wolf down some spam. Wait a few minutes for that to digest. Then have some water. We are going to have to get moving here eventually because I'm going to run out of water. I got 20 more doses of clean water. That should be enough. And back to sleep we go. Not going to worry about the healing rate. We'll just let that go for now. I wonder how many hours of my real life I've spent staring at a virtual character sitting in a car reading books. It's kind of a depressing number, I am sure. Did I start out deaf or went deaf? I am wearing noise-canceling headgear. Because we were sitting over next to the lab. I don't need it here, but we were sitting over next to the lab, and Amigo and a Cyborg were making a ruckus and constantly interrupting me. So we'll go ahead and take them off now. We don't need them out here. And it would actually help me to know if something's banging on the vehicle, trying to come eat me. Got a little dog in the area, huh? Oh, let's skip the spam. We'll take our plus 20 joy. We'll have some plus 7 pickled fish. And, oh, some plus 7 pickled veggies. We'll have 2 pickled veggies. Yeah, we'll go crazy with the health food. Focus 117. We're going to learn so fast and hard. We're going to be an extra fast, hard learner. Learn that book. 110, 17, 105, 100. Down to 95 that quick. And the plummet continues. This is why I don't usually min-max my morale. I should also, technically, here, we'll min-max morale. Do we have a radio in this thing? No radio. Oh, alright, fine. Drop there. The motorcycle helmet. Wear my harmonica with a holder. Activate my harmonica with a holder. That way we get the musical buff. And another toastum. Go back to reading. See if we can counter that steep descent with some jam to some harmonica tunes while reading. I challenge any of you to do this. Play your harmonica while reading or learning mechanics out of a book. We're holding at 75 with bookworm and toastums in our belly and music playing. Oh, I think the toastums just wore off. Now the focus is dropping. This is why I just don't bother. The book's going to drop your focus to whatever it's going to drop it to, and the rest of the focus traits is just too much micro. I just stopped caring after a while. Oh, time for some more of my limited water. Yeah, water's going to force us to go do something else. What time is it? We're not tired yet. It's still, we still got hours to go. Okay, but we made it to Mech 3. Next up, tailoring. We've got a harmonica holder. That's the head strap thingy. I'm pretty sure it still requires hands to play. Or play a decent tune. I mean, I don't know how to play a harmonica myself, but I'm pretty sure I remember seeing people use their hands when using the harmonica, not just to hold the thing. Heard footsteps. Uh-oh. Stop reading, yes. Who's here to bother me? Zombie and skeletal dog is where? 40 to the east. Can't see me yet. This is a full strength zombie. Dodge is 3.7. That's terrible. Terrible dodge. Why is my dodge so low? Did I put stuff back on? I got the backpack on again. Let's stitch the backpack over there. 4.7. Shall we play harmonica while beating a zombie to death with our hockey stick? It sounds thematically appropriate. Come here, zombie. Whoops. Oh, he got a grab off. Damn grabby zombies. I shall retreat and strike. Uh-oh. Zombie dog, skeletal dog coming for me. No grabbing. But we got a good weapon for the dog. Let's see how we do against him. I love how my head health still has not moved. Apparently, my face is immune to healing. That's 2 nights we've slept all the night through and not seen that bar budge. All the other bars healing like normal, but the head bar is just... I've had some historical issues with the head healing rate when I play certain characters, and I've complained about it and been ignored, and complained about it and been ignored. Nobody wants to change how the math works, and it's pretty annoying. But we got a blunt weapon. We should be okay here. Let's find out if he starts inflicting a bunch of bleed on me. Well, missing is not a good start. Well, that helps. I mean, we're not one of those super low hit point characters, so I don't usually see this problem except for the ultra low hit point characters, where you've got like 19 max hit points. Then the math, what happens is the math happens in such a way that it's almost impossible to do anything but gain 1 hit point per sleep period, just because of the way the math works. When you've got one of those ultra low hit points and like imperceptive healer. So I do runs where I have like 19 maximum hit points for all my body parts, and I'm imperceptive healer. And then when I do that, if I've got like 1 bar of health on my head and 1 bar of health on my torso, even with like 8 first aid, putting on bandages, putting on antiseptic, I sleep 8 hours completely uninterrupted. The torso is full, and the head has gained 1 hit point. Takes poor healer, then complains about slow healing. You, sir, know nothing about what I'm talking about. You're obviously misunderstanding the issue here. It is perfectly valid criticism. All the other bars are moving. Why is the head not moving? I know why. I bet you don't know why. Let's go. Tired. Not quite dark yet. Let's crouch again. Oh, wait. I pulped. Cool. Let's crouch again. Let's have... what's on the list now? What's on the list? We're down to my canned stuff. We're gonna eat the Spam right before bed. I'll just be hungry until we get the bedtime message. What was I working on? I was working on tailoring, right? My tailoring book is in the backpack? Where'd my tailoring book go? Weird. Hey, backpack, come here. Tailoring book inside the backpack? Apparently it is. I thought it would take it out of the backpack to read it. Am I reading my tailoring book while it's in the backpack? I'm curious. Is that what's happening here? So I get the tailoring book here when I'm wearing the backpack. If I drop the backpack over there again and I go to read, I don't have tailoring on the list anymore. So I'm what? I'm opening the backpack, leaving the book in the backpack, and reading it while it's in the backpack? Is that what's happening? No, wait, it's on my back. So I'm apparently reading it by turning my head 180 degrees and then peering down into the backpack? Or am I wearing the backpack on the front like a child carrier and staring into the backpack and reading the book that's in there, not taking it out and putting it in my hands? I don't understand what's happening here. I am confused. I only get to see the book when it's in the backpack on my back, apparently. And when I read it, it doesn't actually take it out of the backpack, which I thought was what was happening. That would be the thing that would make sense, because that's what it does with damn near everything else. But apparently no, it reads it while in the backpack. Well, that's weird. That's weird. What kinds of things is crouching good for? Breaking line of sight to zombies while you're sitting in the middle of the field and reading books for days on end. Because while crouching, you've got the cover of the surrounding spaces of the car that are cutting down on the distance the zombies can see you. The same thing you can do when you're in houses or creeping around. I just don't find it all that useful generally to do. There's very, very limited circumstances where I find crouching useful other than this circumstance, where you're in a vehicle. And you just want to cut down on the number of times you get interrupted by local zombies. It also lowers your sound output when you're moving. So I'll demonstrate. If we step outside the car, if you look at my sound info here, sound 10, not crouching. Oh, I got the music thing going. Hey, harmonica, turn off. Sound 6. That's normal. Sound 6. If I crouch, sound 3. When it's deigning to show me a number, the number is 3. Come on, number. Show me a number. You want to. I don't. It did for a second. Now it's not wanting to for some reason. See, it shows 3, then it flips it off again. Whatever. Cut your noise output while you're crouching, and as long as you have an object nearby that has a cover percentage, like bookcases or desks or windowsills or so on, then it cuts down on the distance away that zombies can see you. I have a video on it over on my YouTube channel talking about the crouch feature and what it does and how it works. I just don't use it often outside of this circumstance because I don't find it particularly functionally useful. And you don't want to accidentally to commit crouch suicide by forgetting that you're in crouch mode and then trying to run away from a zombie and then wonder why it's such a fast zombie. It's not really a fast zombie, it's that you're crouching and taking twice as long to move a space. So crouch suicide was real in the early times after they implemented that, because they put it on, they attached it to the move style key, and people would go into crouch mode and forget, and they try to run away from things while crouching, which was hilarious. Okay, so now it's dark. Now we can go back to eating Spam. So we're fine. We're hydrated. Let's see if we can go a third day without that head hit points moving. It might even be a fourth day. I forget when I noticed that it wasn't actually moving. I mean, we were equally damaged on all body parts. We'll probably get it to move tonight, I'm going to assume. I refuse to put more bandaging and antiseptic on it, though. I'm gonna test it. We're gonna see what happens. Yeah. So go back to our blanket and pillow, crouch, and just go to sleep. What time is it? Yeah, we'll just wake up with the dawn again. No alarm. Oh, something is visiting. What has randomly wandered directly into me in the middle of an open field and road? A zombie, you know. That one of those random zombies that just randomly wandered in my random exact direction. Since I was crouching and had a scent cloud of about 3 spaces. Oh, let's see. Oh, our head, look at that, look at that. The head bar, we got a bar of head health. It finally clicked over. I knew it would eventually. Come here, you. Get over here. 4.1. Oh, I'm wearing the backpack again. That's fine. See damage? Nope. Ugh, grabby zombies. Stop it. Stop it. Alright, let's see how many more grabby zombies show up while we try to sleep. Yeah, I guess we'll eat something while we're waiting. Oh, what else is not fun? Let's have not cooking oil, not dried beans, and pretty much nothing else. Alright, everything else is pretty neutral. Oh, I guess we'll just start into the beans. Continue trying to fall asleep. I know it's going to be rough. We actually did get a fair amount of sleep. Ah, crap. We're going to sleep till dawn, or stay awake till dawn. Alright, fine. Turn on the dome light then. And we'll just keep reading. Is this 0.E? I don't have the same UI. This is, if you go to your... Nope, not that key. If you go to your UI sidebar window, compact, I don't know why Co.Ag did this. Or I don't know why, but compact is the default. I don't like it. I don't prefer it. So I set it back to classic as soon as I saw it, and it got implemented. So I'm doing classic. I've turned off armor, AI, and overmap. And otherwise, that's pretty much it. I've adjusted the size of my mini-map slightly so I could have a few more lines of text here in my log. And I play with different font sizes and all that. I have videos on all of this stuff that talk about my settings and what I use. I use a slightly different or larger font because a lot of people watch my stuff on phones and tablets and portable devices. So I like to have the text size a little bigger so they can actually read the info clearly. Yeah, that's pretty much what. Sidebar options overmap. It was in that screen I was looking at. Ah, so that thing, hell. Forgot that just moves it around. So that thing there. Stop it. So is that what we're talking about? This thing here? Because I don't like it if it's going to reduce my chat log or my info log to 2 lines. Why would I care about this? What is... So this is showing me a mini version of the general map. I honestly could care less about that. Why would I care about that? How do I even tell where I'm at on that? Turn that back off again for a second. So I'm there. That's the city area it was showing me. I could care less about that. I mean, I guess some people want that, or it's useful on certain screen setups, I guess. So yeah, we could toggle the mini-map off. What is it? What happens with it when I toggle it off? Oh, okay, so it takes up the entire thing. I don't know. Why would I... I mean, I have a full map I can click on to look at. I don't know why I want that. I mean, I'm pretty set in my ways after multiple thousands of hours of playing, but I just can't think of a reason why I need to see that. My memory's not so bad that I forget where I'm at after looking at that screen. So I guess it's a cool feature, and some people might like it. I just don't see a reason for myself to use it. Yeah. However, cool. I like choice. As long as I have the choice to use it or not use it, I'm perfectly fine with it. I just don't see that it's particularly useful in my case. I mean, I'm just too used to just opening the main map and going, all right, I see what I'm doing, where I'm going, and such. I don't need the mini version. I would rather have the mini map on while I'm driving because I use it to spot zombies and other things that I need to know about while I'm moving. A lot of times I'm looking at that more than I'm looking at this, the main window. However, glad it's there. Oh, it's definitely not showing the reality bubble. That was way more information than the reality bubble. I mean... stop hitting that key. That is... the reality bubble is only 2.5 spaces in every direction. So this is the reality bubble. A square about this big. So it's vastly larger than just the reality bubble. I think this is about an... no, it's not an overmap section either. Yeah, it's... I think it's just an arbitrary distance based on the size of the window you have available. Or maybe the number of spaces. I don't know. Oh, I can't actually move the cursor in there, so... However, good to know it's there. Don't want it. The top mini-map is a pretty close approximation of the reality bubble, yes. 2.5 spaces in each direction, roughly, from where the character's at. So we do have 2 spaces in each direction, so it's about reality bubble size. What was I doing? I think I was reading by Dome Light. I couldn't get back to sleep. Keep doing that. Oh, wait. Crouch. Then keep doing that. Otherwise, they'll see me. The default is labels, not compact? Alright. Whichever it is. I haven't looked at it in the year and a half since it was instituted. I thought compact was the one that they had made the default. Tailoring 3. Yay! Alright. So water, we're down to 13. We might have one more day before we're going to have to do something regarding that. Oh, toast them and some beans. Breakfast of champions. Or lunch of champions. Hey there, Dome Lights. You can turn off now. How's our battery doing? Yeah, gotta be careful about that. The list is getting a little more manageable. Not much else is going to be too useful immediately. We need at least a little bit of survival for a couple of recipes. So, yeah, let's do that. Does the battery recharge when you dive? It does if you've got a working alternator. Engine burns the gas, alternator converts it to electrical energy and charges up the battery. Depends on the condition of the battery and the alternator. So if we look at the engine compartment, we've got a perfect alternator and a perfect condition battery. So while I am driving or have the engine running, yes, it will charge the battery up. So I'm not concerned about this battery charge. If I'm going to sit here for a week reading, I don't want to have that dome light running continuously. I might wake up to have a zero charge battery if I do that. Then it's a bit of a pain. We'll have to get moving long before that would happen anyway. But, so we got survival 1. 2 is usually as far as I go. 1500, we might make it to 2. It does have a ridiculous amount of depth, yes. It's a bit rough on new players. The barrier of entry is fairly high given just how complex and how deep the interface and the game world, the mechanics and so on are. So that's a large part of why I started doing the tutorial series and so on, is I was trying to learn the game myself, and there were very few resources available to do so. So I decided to create my own. Help other players get past that barrier. A lot of fun to be found for a great big whopping $0 expended. And I wanted to make sure players didn't get too frustrated and quit before they found the fun. Oh, more beans. Let's go ahead and have some veggies and water. Alright, sleepy time again. Yeah, I'm not going to do anything else. Yeah, the vehicle system alone is a pretty titanic and interesting component to the game that I don't think any other games of this type have. I know they have some of it, but being able to build vehicles from scratch and just the vast things you can do with vehicles. It's a little weird at first when you start playing a turn-based game like this to have a moving vehicle and learning how to control it and all that, but it quickly becomes secondhand. And eventually you can, you know, deftly wind your way through a populated city and smash your vehicle into buildings on accident, just like Vormithrax. Anybody nearby? A decayed zombie? Way down there to the southwest. He's probably not going to come bother me. Beans and some corn. And we're going to have to go get some water. Do I have... I know I picked up some kind of, like a mess kit or something, I believe. No, did I not pick up the mess kit? Sewing kit, tailor's kit, no mess kit. I thought I picked up something. Guess not. Alright, we're gonna have to go whip out the brazier and the pot and all that kind of stuff. Be a little messy, but we can get it done. Or go find a source of clean water. Which we can do. Could just tootle back to that LMOE shelter and get some more water that way. That might be the fastest and easiest way, given where it's located. But we're about done with the reading we can do right now anyway, so... Yeah, let's just go down into the lab. Maybe we'll get a solution in there. Or we'll get killed. You know, one or the other. So let's stop hanging out here. Let's... dump those. Hey now, I was trying to drop things. Hey, I do have a first aid kit. It was just in my inventory already. Oh yeah, and a teleporter. Forgot I was carrying that around still. And a USB 9mm that I don't plan to use. Okay. Let's go back to the lab. This thing making driving noises? I can't quite tell. Yep, alright. Just a really quiet engine, apparently. Oh, we're back in Migo land. Oh, Migo's just finished off the Antlered Horror. Now they're going to be working their way back south. They're far enough away now, though. Oh, yeah, all these guys stood back up. Damn it, I forgot about that. I meant to kill all these guys. Spitter Zombie, you're going to get a front grill special. Enjoy that. Grim Howler. Everything's pretty damaged. Alright, let's pull off here. Come get some, Grim Howler. And we'll leave the door open just in case. Come on! Get over here. You seem to be moving awful slow. Took a few more swings than I expected. He'll get down here eventually. We'll pulp a few things while we wait. Come on, you. Okay, let's go cut up the acid zombie real quick. Okay, the Vormithrax approved airlock parking maneuver. Now that we got some tailoring skill, come on now. Shoulder strap, please. Rags. Oh, put it down and start working. Eight. Strap. Oops. An AK-47, huh? Sure, let's grab an AK. Now activate the strap. Unload the AK. Then activate the strap. Then reload the AK. Then wear the AK. And then pick up the hockey stick. Okay, now we're in good shape. So we got our AK strapped over our shoulder. Got our leather backpack. I'm still rocking the harmonica. Let's ditch the harmonica now. Get our motorcycle helmet back. That tuxedo is going to have to go pretty soon too. Actually, can I repair it? Got bad tailoring skill. Tailoring 3. Reload. Tailor's kit. Activate. Tailor's kit. And repair. Tuxedo. Ooh, we have a damage chance. The 5-to-1 success rate over damage chance, but it could happen. Let's see if we destroy our tuxedo. 5-to-1. And it's destroyed. That there sums up my Cataclysm success rates perfectly. 5-to-1, 20% fail chance, basically. And we failed multiple times and destroyed it. So, did all the items get dropped? I sure hope so. Because it had 19 items in it. So, yeah, wonder what happened there. Get items on the ground? That would be the 19 items right there on the ground. Sure, grab all the things and the stuffs. Alright, so now we do not have a tuxedo. I don't think I have anything that's really an appropriate replacement for it either. Every time I do that, I point out that fail chance. It always fails. I always lose the item. Oh, yeah, I got no clothes. I got nothing like a suit to wear, so we'll just have to roll on in as is with less protection, I guess. We got our western boots and our mouthpiece, though, and our golfing gloves, so we're good. And our faux fur cat ears. So it's all good. All good, man. Yeah. Whoops. Flashlight? Oh, flashlight? Headlamp, that's right. Alright. So Cyborg in there. You can stay in there, Cyborg. What did we have going on? Zombies and slimes. They're coexisting. See, that's not cool. Zombies and slimes shouldn't be coexisting. We'll ditch the backpack while we try to clear the area up a bit. 26 crit. 23 bash damage against the slime. That is a terrible idea. And we got a bite already. Yeah, that's great. What a start. Already got a bite wound. I brought no antiseptic down with me. Well, that means we have to cauterize, right? Activate my first aid kit. Yeah, let's just activate that. Come here, you things and stuffs. Sure. And the pain has started. Well, I got 130 some, 140 aspirin. So we cleared out the entrance. Oh, this room. Lots more flashlights. Reset. Nothing useful. Dirty slime. Another empty filter mask. Alright, what else we got? Micro centrifuge. And assist. Oh, there's a cartridge. Cool. Here, cartridge. Like I said, I'm not planning on doing mutations, so I'm not going to pick up the mutation tools. Ugh, gas. But now we have a filter mask cartridge. Wait. Unfortunately, the filter mask isn't going to work on that poison gas. That stuff's too strong for the filter mask. So it must be a gas vent up there. There is not a door that way. Wait. Oh, I can't quite tell, actually. Oh, well, never mind. There's a gas zombie, a bloated zombie up there. Huh. Well, that's not good. Wield. AR. Come on. Wield. Drop that. Where'd you go, zombie? Of course, he steps into the darkest spot. The hell? He ran into that other side room there? Well, that's really annoying. That is really annoying. Alright, at least we got rid of him. So is he causing all of the gas up here? There is a door. Whoops, and now I can't get out that way either. Let's wait a little bit. Some of this stuff hopefully dissipate. Yep, guess he was responsible for all of it. Since when do they actually generate gas like that? That's a new thing, right? I'm used to them exploding into gas, but not generate gas. So when did that change? Let's see what other rooms we've got. Pretty much the same type of room. Brute playing the bongos. Gotta love those guys. Autobiography. CBM, huh? A leukocyte breeder system, CBM. Well, that's kind of special. Oops. That I wasn't expecting. Huh. Alright. Well. Well, kind of room I want to search. So far, just the chemistry set. Nothing else. 2 scientists. He's going to be a little tough to deal with. By the time I get the gun out, he might be charged up for another tag on me. The only problem here is, will he get another zap on me before I can shoot him to death? I need to draw him out so that when he steps around the edge, I'm standing back here and I can shoot him from further away than he can blast me. I'll probably have to shoot him a couple of times because I'm not likely to kill him in one, and I might miss from that range. So we got to move out. Then we're going to go to run mode. We're going to try to get enough distance. Hopefully he follows. He might not. Oh, plus my light doesn't go far enough. Yeah, we're definitely going to get tagged one more time at least.